Hi, hi. I'm Thespina Nicola. I'm a life coach who specializes in managing addictions and relationships. Today, I want to talk about confidence. Yeah, confidence, especially around this time where we're all panicking. Like we go to the supermarket, we're scared to touch something, we're scared of talking to someone if someone's got corona, or even just shaking hands. Everything in our life has changed, and it's really just taken us to another level of panic. And that's exactly what I want to talk about today. It's looking at panic and how to deal with panic, how to deal with being able to confront stress, being able to feel okay. Hi, Dina. Hi, Dinsey Finsey. Hello. I'm glad you could join us. Now, let's look first of all at being able to stand in the face of feeling these feelings of worry, of stress, and being able to stand up in front of them and challenge them. Let's look at being confident. And that's what I want to talk about today, confidence. Confidence is about learning a skill. We're not born with confidence. It's not everywhere in our lives. I mean, confidence is about learning the skill of it. It's not in our personality, and it's not omnipresent, which means we have to sharpen confidence to be able to face issues. Now, through our upbringing, through our timeline from the past till now, maybe we've been brought up with dysfunctional parents, or maybe the adults, like in our lives, the authority figures, teachers, relations, friends that have made us feel low, made our self-esteem sort of rocked our self-esteem. Now, the fact of the matter is, our feelings that we felt from these issues have brought us up to feel negative. And the feelings that come up with confidence, we don't have to buy into them. We don't have to feel. We don't have to buy into the feeling. Confidence is about changing the behavior, changing the feeling you feel. Because we can't change how we feel, but we can change how we act, how we think, what we believe about what we feel. And so, even if we do this, we might feel like an imposter. We might feel as if we're going against what we're used to, the feelings of being told when we were young, you're not enough. Because through our upbringing, maybe we were told you don't deserve, and so we come into our adult life and we feel, I don't deserve a good relationship. I don't deserve the money I make. I don't deserve to have a good job. And so what confidence is about, it's about stepping out, going into the imposture, feeling an imposture, because if you don't ever feel an imposture, you're not growing. And so it's actually going, feeling the imposture, feeling what it feels like to be an imposture, but in that feeling of trying and surviving, you will survive challenging confidence, but you will come out succeeding because you would have grown a little bit more. Now, what I want to talk about today is, if you were to wake up tomorrow morning and you would have been given the gift of confidence, What would have changed in your life? What would have changed in your business? What would have changed in your family life, your spiritual life, your love life? What would have changed? That's what confidence is about. It's about going from here, your limited beliefs of what you were brought up to believe, to here, which is where you want to go. So now, what I want to look at today is I want to challenge your limited beliefs. And I've set on the here, I've set a workbook that you can download, and it's going to be challenging your limited beliefs. So here, first of all, it's a colorful workbook, and it's got all the resources you need. Now, it's going to ask you why you want to challenge confidence. It's going to ask you your intentions about it. It's going to ask you some deep questions about your limited beliefs. And it's going to ask you where you want to go. Because if we've got no map of where we're going, we're not going to go anywhere. Because it's just like getting on a ship and having no map, no captain or no crew. We're not going anywhere. So that's what this booklet is about. It's about challenging what you have believed and where you want to go. And so I've put a link where you can download this. And it starts off, it's over 5 days, but I would prefer you to go into more detail and take it more than 5 days. First of all, it starts off with challenging, first of all, your limited beliefs. So it's going to ask you some intense questions. Then it's going to look at journaling. It's going to ask you about how your day, the morning routine's going, how your evening routine's going, and what you want from your day and what you get from it and how to change whatever. So that's your journaling. Then this is my favorite page. It's called Pin It to the Spirit. Pin it to the Spirit. Pin it to the Spirit. What Pin It to the Spirit is, it's a page about writing. Now, because of our dysfunctional upbringing, because the way our limited beliefs, the way that we've been brought up, what people have said to us, we have grown up with limited beliefs. And sometimes our intellectual, our intellect can't give us the answers we want. But by pin it to the Spirit, by writing not to someone here, to write to someone up on another plane, on another dimension, by writing to your higher power. Now, the higher power can be anyone. It could be God, it could be Allah, it could be Buddha, it could be your higher self. It's something stronger than you, much more powerful than you. It's taking you up to the collective conscious, your crown chakra. It's being connected to the higher self, the higher power, which is much stronger than you. And what you're going to do is you are going to talk to, in your writing, you're going to have your journal. Have I got a journal here? Just a journal. Here it is. Sorry, you guys. Any journal, just any journal. And you write down for 15 minutes, you crash and burn. What do I mean by crash and burning? You write down having the idea of your higher power in you. You write down whatever comes into your mind and you write it down. Maybe you have a thought of your childhood comes in, and then something comes in your present, so you write it down. So you might have a childhood memory of you going on holiday and being playing in the sand, and then you might have a thought of your text being filled in. And then, so all of this is what we called crash and burn. You write it down for 15 minutes. Because you're writing to the higher power, I want you to think of the words like love, hope, forgiveness, understanding, light, faith, all of these words. Because these, when you write to the higher power, you will be able to get out of this realm where the answers won't be found, because you're working with this intellect, which is limited, and you'll be asking for the guidance, the power from above that will be able to help you. Now, as I said, I've provided, if you want this challenge book, this confidence book, you can access it. I've left a link and I will send you it, and you can start this challenge. I hope you enjoy it, and it was a pleasure talking, and hopefully you guys can send me some comments so I can get to know you. I've written a book, Enough is Enough, a helpful guide to managing addictions, and it's about addictions and getting over them. And I've also written another book about relationships, Dare to Begin the Process of Healing. So it was a pleasure talking to you guys, and my name is Vespina Nicola, a life coach, managing relationships and addictions. God bless you all. Bye.